What is up, guys? Sports back again with another video. And in today's video, we have a little throwback rebuild. I'm going to be rebuilding the 2010 Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, this was the year where LeBron, I think he went to the second round, lost to the Celtics in 6 games, which led to the decision. And then we all know he ultimately ended up joining the Miami Heat the following offseason. But we're not going to let it get to that. We're going to try to create a contender around LeBron, and we're going to win a championship. So, I want to do this in 2 parts. First part is going to be the first 5 years. The next part is going to be the next 5 years, because we'll be right where we are today in the second part. And I just want to see how different LeBron's career could have been if the Cavs would have, not been content with making the second round and losing LeBron, and instead went out there and got some great pieces to surround him with. And you never know. Ultimately, this team could have won 4 championships, 5 potentially. I don't know, but we have a 24-year-old LeBron here, and the rest of the team is just, it's not really good. You have a 37-year-old Shaquille O'Neal. You got Leon Powell, Anderson Varejao, You got Daniel Gibson, Boobie Gibson. He was kind of cold in his little time with the Cavs, I'm not going to lie. He was a sniper. Mel Williams, Big Z. You got Steve Francis was on this team. That's interesting. Then a young Danny Green, Eric Snow, David Wesley, and then some of these guys are, just position fillers. But, yeah, LeBron is obviously in a contract year. We're going to look to re-sign him, but you never know. Oh, and they even got the stats, right? Wow, okay. So this is like a in-depth. Okay, I like that they even got the stats right and everything. That's cool. That's really cool. This is a great roster. If you guys want to use the same roster as me, you got to go to custom rosters. When you're starting in my league, you got to go all the way down. It's going to say NBA 2K10, and it's that roster right there. It's a really good roster, so I think other people should try it out. Obviously, I didn't make it. I forget who made it exactly, but shout out to you. So, yeah. I don't think there's any moves that we can make mid-season. Maybe I could try to look to acquire somebody, but I don't know. I'll try to see if I can find somebody. If I do, you'll see it. If not, then we'll just simulate to the end of this season. Okay, so picking back up, I found this trade right here. We're going to be trading away an old Shaq, Leon Powell, and 2 second-round picks for DeMar DeRozan and Amir Johnson. Great little trade for us. We're going to be adding youth, and potentially DeMar could turn into that second player alongside LeBron. Here's our starting lineup for year number 1. I think that's going to do it for me. I'll see you guys at the end of this season. All right, so we're picking back up a little bit before the All-Star draft, I guess, or the All-Star game in that. And we are 19-29, so we are doing horribly. Let's just look at some season stats really quickly. So LeBron is obviously doing his thing. DeMar DeRozan himself too is great his rookie season technically. But besides that, we're just not having much production out of our other guys. Danny Green is playing horrible. I'm going to definitely look to make a trade. So I'm going to try to find somebody. And I'll get back to you guys when I find that special somebody. So, yeah. Alright, so I found a trade. I'm going to be trading away Daniel Gibson and Danny Green alongside 2 future second-round picks for a young Andrew Bogut and Luke Rinhauer, a name that I have not heard in a while. I'm trying to see if I can potentially get a second from them. And yeah, I can. So they're just going to give me back Bo Outlaw. They'll take on Steve Francis. That's fine. So kind of a good trade, in my opinion. We're going to get Andrew Bogut, who should shore up that defense in the paint area. And he'll play a lot better than, Big Z. And actually, we're going to take away Big Z's minutes. We're going to give them to Bo Outlaw. He can get some minutes. Do we have a backup? Eric Snow can get some minutes too. We'll give him like 13 minutes. Starting lineup, we'll give LeBron 1. Actually, we'll take away a little bit from LeBron's. We'll give him some more to DeMar DeRozan. But yeah, this is our lineup now. It's still not good, but I mean, it's getting there. We have a young Andrew Bogut, a young LeBron, and a young DeMar DeRozan. After an off season where we should have some decent cap space, I think we can make some moves. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Alright, so here we are at the end of the season, and we go 33-49, so obviously a disappointment, especially when you have LeBron James. Kobe Bryant was your MVP of the league. He put up 36, 7 assists, 5 boards. Brandon Jennings was your Rookie of the Year. Antonio McDyess was your 6th Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year was LeBron, so, that's great to see. Anthony Tolliver was your Most Improved Player, and Brad Stevens was your Coach of the Year. Obviously, LeBron's going to be All-NBA first team, and I think that's the only way that we can expect. Yeah, I'm not expecting like a DeMar DeRozan or an Andrew Bogut. Andrew Bogut could potentially make all-defensive team. Nah, he doesn't. But, yeah, that's it for that. Obviously, we didn't make the playoffs, so no reason to look at that. And I mean, I'm gonna force LeBron to stay here anyway, so I don't have to worry about him leaving because we were bad. Let's look at player stats before we get to the offseason, though. Leading score was, of course, LeBron, 32 points. We already saw his stats. 9 rebounds, though, 7 assists, all around amazing. DeMar DeRozan had a fantastic rookie season. 20 points, 4.5 assists. Rebounds definitely need to go up, especially considering that you're 6'7". Only 2 is just really unacceptable. 44% from the field, 25% from 3, so we're going to try to work on that in the offseason. Mo Williams did his thing, 13.5 points, 5 assists, shot 36% from 3. Luke Rittenhauer, Big Z. Big Z was horrible. Man, I'm so stuck on Anderson Varejao, excuse me. Amir Johnson, Andrew Bogut. What did Bogut do? 5 points with 11.2 boards. Nearly 2 blocks per game. So pretty good play right there at the center position. But yeah, we're going to be looking at a star point guard. Hopefully there's one in free agency. I'm not too familiar with this free agency class. I know obviously LeBron was the big talk, but Chris Bosh is here actually too. And I think Steve Francis was here. Actually, no, what's his name? Gilbert Arenas, I think. So hopefully we can get some money. I'm not really too sure of our cap situation now that I think about it, because we do have to re-sign LeBron, and then we have the contract of Bogut, so I don't know how much money we are going to have. But hopefully we have enough to add a third star to pair up alongside DeMar DeRozan and LeBron James. But with that being said, I'll see you guys at the draft. All right, so NBA draft time. Here we are with our pick. We have the 7th overall pick, and there isn't much here anymore. Hassan Whiteside maybe might be a choice. Evan Turner, Derek Favors. There isn't much here. There really is not much. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to look to try to trade for somebody once again. I mean, it's a LeBron James-led team. They're not really looking for youth. They're looking for win-now guys. So I'm gonna try to find somebody, hopefully. If not, I'll just draft somebody and then we can trade them later. But I'll see you guys if I find somebody. And I actually lied. I cannot trade this pick because for some reason teams may not trade first-round picks in consecutive years, even though I did not trade any other first. But it's whatever. We're just gonna take a player here. We're gonna take Derek Favors. Is really intriguing, and that's who I'm gonna go with. I went with Derek Favors. I think we have a 2nd-round pick. I don't know who's still gonna be here though. Probably won't be much. I mean, Greg Monroe, Ed Davis, Quincy Pondexter. We're gonna go with Greg Monroe. Instant offense off the bench, hopefully. And yeah, see you guys in free agency. All right, so I'm back. We had free agency was okay. We were able to add Marc Gasol. He last year was a 21 point per game scorer, 8 rebounds. We signed him. You see here, official. We signed him. Blah 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 blah. Signed him to a pretty hefty deal, but he's only 24. LeBron, he actually did not want to re-sign with us. He signed with the Spurs, so I had to trade override that. As I said earlier, you know, we're going to be rebuilding around LeBron. We're going to take this as if LeBron decided to stay rather than go, and we're going to try to build a championship contender around him. But it's a pretty good contract or whatever. So we got our 2 guys here. We got DeRozan. We got Bogut, who we can probably look to trade now since we got Gasol, or he can be a backup for us. But then again, we got Favors. And then we have Greg Monroe. So, actually, yeah, I'm definitely going to look to move Bogut. But we're not done at free agency yet. We still have a decent bit of cap left, and we really need a point guard. So, I'm going to look for one, maybe like a Raymond Felton on a 2-year deal. Hopefully he accepts that. He does. Okay, and then we're going to need another one. You know, we're looking real slim there. Luke Rittenhauer, why not come back on a 2-year deal? You know, you were cool for us last year. So, do you want to come back? Okay, he does. And then we're going to need a small forward. Contino Mobley, nah. Langston Galloway, well, I think he was playing at this time, actually. Yeah, everybody else here is like, you know, actual players. So I guess we can go with Contino Mobley on a 1-year min. Any signs for that? Small forward, potentially. Darius Miles, who used to play with LeBron. I think they had some beef or something. They hated each other, whatever. Because I guess maybe like LeBron took Miles' job, which would make sense. He decides to go to the Sixers. Bonzi Wells, that's a name I haven't heard of in a while. Steve Novak, why not? Let's bring him in. A young Steve Novak who, I think Steve Novak is the tallest player. I don't think Steve Novak had any dunks in his career. Or it's some crazy stat out there like this player has never dunked the ball in the game or something, and Steve Novak is that player. It's pretty interesting. But that's going to do it for free agency, guys. I'll see you guys at the start of next season. All right, so the start of this second season, and our starting lineup is very good. Raymond Felton at the 1, DeMar DeRozan, LeBron, Derek Favors, and Marcus Gasol. But our bench is horrible. I mean, Greg Monroe, Luke Howard. Yeah, I tried to make it something, but it's not much going on. So we got Bogut, we got Verjao, we got picks. I'm gonna go out there and try to get ourselves a good bench piece. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so big trade going down. I'm gonna be trading Bogut, Contino Mobley, and the future first-round pick for DeAndre Jordan and Eric Gordon. This is a nice little trade here. We're gonna get scoring off the bench with Gordon, and then Jordan could be a backup center, or we could look to move him again too. Let's make this trade. We could look to move Jordan for like a nice little piece if I attach maybe 2 more first-round picks. What can I get from him? I just want to gouge the market, I guess they say. Brandon Jennings. That's kind of enticing right there. Kevin Martin, nah. Brandon Jennings is interesting, but if I give them Brandon Jennings, I need to keep a pick. I think this is a fair deal. They don't want to do it, and they just want a second. Okay, so we get Brandon Jennings. So a little bit of unrealistic trades going on, but I mean, this was back then. This is not now, you know. So that's that. We're creating a decent little roster now. Let's change the lineup a bit. So we're gonna have Brandon Jennings at the 1, DeMar DeRozan, LeBron, Derek Favors, and Marcus. So off the bench we have Eric Gordon as our 6th man, Greg Monroe, Raymond Felton, and Amir Johnson. A nice little bench. We're nice and young. We have defense. We have offense. We have shooting. We should definitely be able to make the playoffs at least. So I'll see you guys at the end of this season. All right, so big trade going down. You know what? I just threw realism out the window. We're going to be trading Brandon Jennings, Greg Monroe, and Raymond Felton to the Clippers for Blake Griffin and Sean Livingston. I'm not even going to think twice about it. Forget real. We're trying to build a contender here, okay? Look at this. This lineup should definitely be able to contend. Now, the only problem is our backcourt. The spacing is just awful. I mean, okay, actually, no, because DeMar DeRozan can actually shoot kind of now. LeBron is having a down year, so I really don't know what he's doing there. Off the bench is still cool. Amir Johnson is not playing the best basketball, so we're going to replace him with Luke Rinhauer. We'll probably send him to the G League, actually, to get him better. I probably have to change his thing, though, wouldn't I? Because if I can't even send him to the G League. So he'll just stay there. He'll just be there. We're 11-11, so we weren't doing good. I had to make some changes. Hopefully those changes are good changes. Hopefully we can make the playoffs, man. Come on, we have LeBron, Blake Griffin, and Marcus Gasol. We have a nice bench. We should be able to at least win 45, 50 games. See you guys at the end of the season. All right, so end of season number 2, and we go 48-34. After that rocky start, we actually picked it up in the second half of the season. Derrick Rose is your MVP. Christopher Madison, your Rookie of the Year. Jason Richardson is your 6th Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Dwight. Greg Oden is your Most Improved Player, and Jim Boylan is your Coach of the Year. All-NBA First Team, we have nobody. Interesting. All-NBA Second Team, we get LeBron James right there. And All-NBA Third Team, we have nobody once again. All defensive teams, we got, LeBron didn't make it. And second team, nobody. I doubt we'd have any rookies. All in all, great second half of the season. We were the 7th seed, though. Wow, you win nearly 50 games, and that's the 7th seed in the East? Dang, this East was competitive. 65 wins, 62, 59, 52, 51, 51, 48. What? Oh, you see, it's divisional games, so records don't count. I think they changed that rule in, 2014? I want to say 2015. But what is I'm so confused. How? What? Okay. Okay. Anyways, let's look at some season stats. Player stats. Leading scorer was, of course, LeBron, 25 points. Just a typical LeBron season. Blake Griffin, 18.5 points, 7 rebounds, nearly 4 assists on 47% shooting from the field, 36% from 3. DeMar DeRozan did his thing. Marcus Gasol. Eric Gordon off the bench was solid. Derek Favors in his rookie year was cool. Sean Livingston didn't take any threes, though. So it's whatever, though. We have a lot of length, you know. That's another thing I forgot to mention. We're going up against the Orlando Magic, of course, with Dwight Howard. This is going to be a difficult task. They also have Eric Bledsoe, Vince Carter, Brent. This team is nice. This team is great. Allen Iverson off the bench, Ryan Anderson, Rafe LaFrentz, Jason Williams. Most of these guys are old, though. That's the thing. Because Jason Williams, what, 35? Rafe LaFrentz, I know, is probably old, 33. Allen is probably old to himself, 35. So they got a lot of age. See if we can take this to 6 games, though. I don't know if we can win. Hopefully we can pull out a W. I mean, we have LeBron James. You know, when you have LeBron James, anything is possible. We dropped the first 2 games, though. We pick it up at home, game 3. Game 4, we tie it up. Okay. Game 5, it's a crucial game. We lose. Let's simcast a bit. Hopefully we can push this to a game 6, or game 7, excuse me. We're away, and it doesn't look so. We're going to lose the first round. It's cool. This offseason is going to be interesting because we don't really have cap. But if there's a big player there, I'm going to try to trade some guys to create some cap. We don't have a draft pick either. And even if we did, it's going to be low. So we're not going to really get an impactful player. So, yeah, I'll just see you guys. If I sign somebody, you'll see that. But if not, I'll just see you guys at the start of next season. All right, another big trade. We're going to be trading Sean Livingston and Amir Johnson for Lou Will, a young Lou Will who hasn't really done much, and DJ Augustine. We're getting guards that can shoot. Not really doing much at free agency, so we'll just simulate down here. Sean Livingston, I just needed more spacing, man. You know, he didn't take a 3. It's just not a recipe for success. Thinking about Lou Will starting at point guard or DJ Augustine, I'll probably start Lou Will for more defense. For more offense. We don't have a facilitating guard, but with LeBron James, we don't need that. You know, LeBron can give you 7, 8 assists a night easily, so we're good there. This core that we have is good, man. I feel like we can definitely contend for a championship this year, but it's in 2K's hands. You know how 2K Sim is. I mean, you win less than 50 games. When was the last time a LeBron James-led team won less than 50 games? I really don't remember. I think you think back to like his first couple of seasons, but besides then, it's just never happened. We're going to send DeMar to perimeter shooting. We're going to send Derek Favors to perimeter shooting, and then we're going to send perimeter defense, because why not, to Lou Will. Hopefully his defense is horrible. Okay, hopefully it can get a little bit better. I don't know. Got to sign some guys. We're going to change Lou Will to a point guard. Hopefully he can have success there. Has he? I'm not sure if he has played point guard ever. I don't remember. Does he go up? He goes down. We'll just leave him as shooting guard. Whatever. But we'll just make him like our starting point guard in the lineup. They have DJ Augustine. What did DJ Augustine do last season? Yeah, he could be good off the bench. Lou Will is gonna be our starting point. It's gonna get like we're gonna take let's take away some minutes from LeBron. LeBron does not need to play all those minutes. So this is our rotation right here. Off the bench, Augustine. We're going to have Eric Gordon be our 6th man. Let's take away some minutes there. Take away some minutes there. Boom. All right, this bench is good. You know, I feel like we can definitely contend for a championship this year. But once again, it's in 2K's hands. I'll see you guys at the end of the 3rd season. All right, end of the 3rd season. And we go 50-32. So improvement. We've improved every season. You love to see it. Derrick Rose with back-to-back MVPs, averaged 33 and 10. Those are just 2K numbers, and it's funny because, I mean, we're playing 2K. Nathan Mayo is your Rookie of the Year. George Hill is your 6th Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year is Dwight Howard once again. Most Improved Player is Goran Dragic, and Brad Stevens is your Coach of the Year. Goran Dragic winning Most Improved without the other 2 point guards. Makes a lot of sense. All-NBA First Team. We get LeBron there. You love to see it. Can we get anybody else, though? Nobody on 2nd team and nobody on 3rd team. LeBron, once again, was all defensive first team. We don't have any rookies, so yeah, we're the 6th seed. Man, this conference is tough. Player stats, LeBron led the way with 24 points, nearly 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Blake Griffin with 16 and 8. DeMar DeRozan with 15. Lou Will as our point guard with 14 points. Shot well from the field. Eric Gordon off the bench was good. Marc Gasol was cool. Derek Favors was cool. Yeah, just an all-around great lineup. First round against the Philadelphia 76ers of Kyle Lowry, Drew Holiday, Andre Iguodala, Richard Wallace, and Elton Brand. It's a nice little lineup they got. I feel like we can definitely beat this team, though. But knowing 2K, we'll probably lose. We're already down 0-2, and we're probably going to get swept. Oh, we win a game, so we avoid getting swept. We win another game. We lose in 6. Whatever. I think I'm gonna end the video off here. I want to do this in 3 parts instead of 2. I feel like 2 just makes the video too long. Nobody really wants to watch a 30-minute video. But this is the end of year 3 lineup, you see. So obviously we just lost in this first round again. Not close to winning a championship, obviously. So some drastic moves have to change. I don't know what's gonna happen next video, but we're gonna be making some big moves. I'm looking to get a top point guard. Maybe a Stephen Curry. At this point, we can just look at. Actually, we can't look at players. Upcoming free agents. Chris Paul is a free agent. And I don't think he signed an extension, did he? Ooh, he's a pure free agent. Tim Duncan's a free agent. Stephen Curry, but he's, gonna get brought back. I'm looking at Chris Paul, man. Chris Paul and LeBron are best friends. We can definitely clear cap if we trade away Marc Gasol. If we trade away just Marc Gasol, Lou Will's on the last year of his $18 million contract. Okay, there's 2 years left on Verjao. We could make it work. We could definitely make it work, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. Please like and sub and share with your friends. And it's So Sports, and I'm out. Peace.